Hey, welcome back. Riggs here in my 1.15 survival world, and we are in a brand new Snapshot 19w46a now. And yeah, they've added a couple new things, nothing too crazy, but a bunch of bug fixes, which I'm hoping will decrease the mortality rate of my bees, because I've been having a hard time keeping a population. But yeah, that guy just demonstrated one of the changes is that bees will now exit only through the front of a hive or a nest. Which I'm hoping will make it them less likely to take damage. One of the other bug fixes is that they will not take damage when they leave a nest. But yeah, this is my little honey farm, getting some honeycomb and a little bit of honey. It does dispense empty glass bottles as well. I think when it's not quite full, it still tries to use a glass bottle on there. One of the other bug fixes, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but I had this tiny little spruce tree that had grown. That was a bug, so that won't happen again. I sort of wish I had kept it, but I cut it down. Yeah, let me go up here. I can do one of these advancements. They've added a few advancements having to do with the bees, and one of them I can do in survival here, and I'll just have to talk about the other ones. But yeah, one of them is called... I guess it didn't give it to me. Be our guest for safely collecting honey from a beehive. Oh, I just collected honeycomb, didn't I? Well, fail. But yeah, that's one of them. And the other one is called sticky situation for jumping into a honey block. It says jumping into a honey block, break your fall, which is sort of strange in English. But I did try jumping onto an actual honey block and taking damage from it. But I didn't get that was a terrible example there, but I didn't get the advancement. So I have to figure these things out. Should probably pop into creative to explore some of this stuff. But yeah, the other advancement while I'm talking about it is called total bee location for moving a bee nest with 3 bees inside using silk touch. And I did not know that you were going to be able to do that. I don't have silk touch yet in my little survival world here, so I'm not going to spoil it by popping into creative here. But let me go over some of the bug fixes, and I can maybe show you some of the stuff in creative. I thought I'd show you the full list. One of the changes is that now in creative mode, you'll be able to eat all foods. So I guess that's good if you're ever hungry when you're doing creative. And then that's the list of the advancements. Yeah, kind of funny wording on this. I'm not sure exactly what they mean. I have to do a little more research on that. I'll go into creative in a second. But I wanted to show you the full list of bugs. A lot of them are just kind of graphics and rendering things. But there are some hopefully significant changes to the bee behavior. Bees were taking damage when they were leaving the bee nest because I was just having bees disappear. I think they were dying on me. So I'm hoping that'll change that. Didn't know you could have bees in the nether. You're still going to need water to hydrate your crops. So I'm hoping someday we'll be able to hydrate crops in the nether. Hope springs eternal. But there are some other bee behavior things, but then the rest of this is just kind of rendering and graphics stuff. So, but I wanted to show you the full list. Oh, one of the other things, Silk Touch used to be continuing to work after the tool breaks. And then there was another one, let me find it, that the minecart with a furnace was able to take anything as fuel for a little while, but they changed that, so you can't do that anymore. If you knew that you could do that, you can't do that anymore. And then the other change, they fixed boats because they were filling up with water. They're all sort of bugged. So let's go into creative and we'll explore some of this stuff. Okay, here I am in my creative world, but I switched into survival. So let me know if that slime gets too close to me. But I wanted to try to do some of these advancements there we go, be our guest. That's the first one. And then what was the other one? Oh yeah, I made myself a diamond axe. I'm hoping there will be some bees inside one of these. No. Oh, maybe there's some bees in there. Anyway, oh, there you go. There's bees in there. There you go. Total bee location. That was the other one. And then I wanted to do, let me switch into creative, go up here and try to take some less fall damage and get that other one that I was looking at. Let's see here. If I go back into creative, or survival rather, and then if I do, maybe, oh, I wonder if I have to do that. There we go. Sticky situation. That was what it was. All right. Well, there you go. That's all 3 of them. And I was also going to try to kill one of these guys. See if the experience orbs. Oh, yep, yeah, there we go. See if the experience orbs do in fact kind of appear any differently. They're saying they're going to appear exactly where the loot is now. I don't know. I'm not noticing any difference, but further research required. But all right. Anyway, that's a few things, and maybe I should leave it here before I get swarmed But yeah, a little snapshot, and yeah, I've been enjoying messing around with it in survival as well. The bees are fun, and I'm hoping that these bug fixes are going to make them a little bit more consistent and less fragile. So anyway, hope you guys are great, and this has been Riggs. Until next time, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.